You're going to love this. The plastic surgeon said he did nothing wrong. He swore he did nothing wrong, and he laughed at our case until his license was revoked. Would you like to know what this is about? Come join me as I share with you this incredible story. Hi, I'm Gerald Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. Now, my client came to me after having had plastic surgery with a doctor here in New York, and now she suffered significant harm. And it was clear that the doctor violated the basic standards of medical care. I had multiple experts tell me the same thing over and over again. The doctor never should have done this. The doctor didn't realize what he was doing. And now, when we went ahead and sued this doctor and his professional corporation, he, at his deposition, at the question and answer session, when I had a chance to question him during the lawsuit process, he laughed at me. He laughed, saying, "We have no case whatsoever." He swore under oath that the surgery he performed was appropriate and done according to good and accepted medical standards. And what was so infuriating was that this doctor actually laughed at me and laughed at my client's case and the fact that she suffered this injury. He said, "That injury is a risk of the procedure. There's absolutely nothing I did that caused her harm." Well, the doctor wasn't laughing when only a few months later, the New York State Department of Health revoked the doctor's license permanently. Why? Because this doctor not only departed from good and accepted basic standards of medical care in this case, but in many other cases as well. Ours was only one of a long list of other patients who had complained about the harm that the doctor had caused as a result of shoddy medical care. So I can guarantee you that the doctor was no longer laughing when his license was revoked. And his attorney, the defense attorney, had no choice but to settle this case. And the defense attorney knew that they could never go in front of a jury and admit to the fact that the doctor's license was revoked and the reason why. So why do I share this quick story with you? I share it with you just to give you an example of one of the cases I handled where a doctor swore he did everything right and mocked my client and our case until the tables were turned and his license was revoked because it turned out he really was culpable and he really did violate the basic standards of medical care. And the New York State Department of Health determined that this doctor was a clear and present danger to patients in New York. So why do I share this great information with you? You know, I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding of what goes on with these types of cases, these malpractice cases here in New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, again, if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.